Rio Vista, Colby McCormick, your UIC. Just wanted to let all the coaches know that Little League has changed rules this year. One of the big ones being that instead of the umpires checking your players' helmets, catcher's masks, and bats, it's now the responsibility of the managers. So at the plate meeting, when we ask if all players are legally and properly equipped to play Little League Baseball, when you say yes, you're telling us that you've checked all that equipment. So I'm going to give you a brief overview of how to check that equipment so that you don't run afoul of the rule. This year, if you don't check that equipment properly and we catch it, it's an automatic ejection for the manager and the player. So we don't want to see that happen this year. There won't be any warnings, unfortunately. So if we catch that illegal equipment, it's an automatic ejection. So let's not get to that point. Stay tuned. We'll show you how to check that equipment properly. For baseball bats, you definitely want to make sure that it has the USA logo, or if it's a wood bat, that there's no damage. But that USA logo has to be on the bat. Unless it's juniors, then they can have BB core. You want to run your hand over it, make sure there's no dents or obvious damage. You want to sight your eye down the bat so that you can see if it's curved in any way. If you think it might be, just go ahead and roll it on the ground. If it starts to wobble real bad, you know that bat's damaged. Moving on to helmets, you want to make sure that there's no exterior damage, no big cracks, anything hanging off of it. You want to make sure the padding is all intact. And then lastly, you want to check the date, which depending on the manufacturer can be difficult to find. But generally speaking, the manufacturer's, it's 5 years from the date of manufacture. After that, you got to replace it. Catcher's masks are similar. You want to make sure there's no damage to the exterior. You want to make sure that all the hardware is there, which in the case of this particular helmet, it is missing one. So that is not good. You need to fix that or replace it. You want to make sure there's a gobbler attached. Same thing, it's got to have all the padding intact and the dates it's within the date range. All right, coaches. Now you know how to check the equipment. So let's make sure that all of our players have the right equipment when we get on the field. If you're in need of bats, helmets, catcher's masks, or equipment, be sure to let one of the board members know that so they can get you taken care of. Let's have a good season this year, and we'll see you on the field. If you have questions about equipment checks or any rules, just let me know. You can email me at any time at umpires@RioVistaLittleLeague.com or catch me on the field. Have a good season, guys. Take care.